again, everybody. It's Kevin Knessa coming to you from the newsroom of The Observer and TheObserver.com on this, the 24th day of October in the year 2023. Sure hope you're enjoying your Tuesday, no matter where it is you are in the country. Beautiful day here in the Northeast, 60-something degrees, and did you hear it's going to hit 80 on Thursday? It's going to be a beautiful summer-like day later on this week. So I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to that. I don't know about you, but I don't like when the summer goes away and the fall gets too much wintry in October. So we got a good week of weather to look forward to, and we have a good week of news to recap for you, as we do each and every Tuesday when you welcome me into your homes to bring you these things. And before we get to that, I want to welcome in a couple of people. My buddy Bill Scarterfield, who is joining us from out in the desert, where the Arizona Diamondbacks play the Philadelphia Phillies tonight in game number 7 of the National League Championship Series. Bill, of course, lives in Arizona but is a Phillies fan, and I am sure his nerves are rocking already. Good luck to you, Billy, and the Phillies tonight. I hope they do what you want them to do. Carmen is also here with us. Carmen, always a pleasure to see you, as you are here every week, just about. Thank you, Carmen. And we also welcome in today former Mayor Ken Lindenfelser Sr., who is joining us, I'm sure, from Florida, maybe watching along with his beautiful wife, Ann. And it is always a pleasure to see you, Mayor, here. Thank you so much for logging on and joining us, and please give our love to Ann as well. Billy says first game 7 in Phil's history. I did not know that. That is wild, but it does make sense when you think about the last couple of World Series they were in and some of the postseason games, but I guess they never got to a game 7. That is wild. And I'm sure the bank is going to be absolutely rocking tonight in Philadelphia. You can say what you want about the Phillies, but I will tell you this, and I saw this, it was on WFAN.com, WFAN during the day, and Bill actually posted this too. The crowds and the atmosphere in Philly have been second to none. I mean, that place is just electric. I mean, from the get-go, it really is just such an incredible place to watch baseball. I've been in that stadium a few times. If you've ever had a chance to go down there, it is a beautiful, beautiful palace, that Citizens Bank Park. So highly recommend it if you have a bucket list that you got to clear out. Go down there, catch the Mets play down there sometime, or the Yankees. I don't know if the Yankees are there this year, coming next season or what, but it's a beautiful place to watch a game, so I hope you all get a chance to visit it. We're going to start off this week with a little bit of sports, because this past week was a week of ups and downs for the Kearney High soccer teams. The girls team won the Hudson County Championship by beating Bayonne, and the boys lost in a dramatic game against St. Peter's Prep. So imagine the highs and lows of soccer fans in Soccertown, USA. It was a wild day at Red Bull Arena because the games were played there. Nice big crowds that were there. The heartbreak that the boys experienced combined with the euphoria that the girls experienced. And let's not also forget the kids from our area who attend St. Peter's Prep, because there are a good number of those kids who do attend St. Peter's Prep. We congratulate the Prep boys for winning. We congratulate the Kearney High School boys team for another phenomenal season. They're still playing. They have state playoff games, and they could still win a state championship as well. But a big, big congratulations to the girls team after they beat Bayonne. I think the score was 2-1 in, I want to say, a couple of overtimes, because you have to have a winner. It's a tournament. You don't end in a tie. And boy, those penalty kicks are sure a tough way to end. I don't think they had to go to penalty kicks, but who knows. But congratulations to all of the teams that were involved. The second story this week that I just found incredible is this young girl, Jaylene Hanson. She is a young kid. I think she's 13 or 16. I can't remember off the top of my head now. and she goes to North Arlington Middle School, and over the summer she wanted to get bike racks put in because she has to ride her bike to school every day, and then of course on the weekends during the summer and all this other stuff. So she was being recognized for a championship on one of the teams she played, and she showed up to a council meeting, and they wound up staying, which is rare. If you've ever been honored or been part of a council meeting as a member of an athletic team, they come, they take their pictures, they give them the plaques, and then the people usually leave. But she and her friends wanted to stay. She got up and she spoke at the council meeting and told the mayors that she wanted to get bike racks put in. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. But fast forward another month, that was in September. Last month, the Assemblyman Gary Scheer, along with freeholder Stephen Tonelli, also of North Arlington, both recognized Jaylene for her incredible contribution to her community. A young girl who was really focused on getting things done, and she is a very bright girl, wonderful parents. She's got a lot going for her, and we congratulate her too. We take the cap off for that because she did a great thing by bringing this to the attention of the mayor. And Dan Pronti, the mayor, said that he was very surprised that a teenager or a young person would speak up at a meeting like that. I know when I was young, I wouldn't have said a word. I would have been petrified. You know, when Ken Lindenfelser was the mayor, and I was a 17-year-old covering his administration as a senior in high school, I didn't utter a word to Mayor Lindenfelser back then, other than to say hello and how you doing to the rest of the council over there. So this girl Jaylene has a lot of courage, and we give her a lot of credit and thanks for doing that. And it was a good job by Assemblyman Scheer and Freeholder Tonelli, what is it called, Commissioner Tonelli, to honor her just as well. We welcome in Larry Hanlon, who is watching us. Larry, thank you so much for popping in. And my uncle Michael Muga is in Carlsbad, California. Go D-backs. He's a Mets fan like me. But unlike Muga, I don't care if the Phillies win. If they win, I'm happy for my Philly fan friends. I'm just not going to, I'm not going to make a big deal of it. But yeah, as I get older, I get softer on those things. We're going to move on to the top story of the week. And if I hit the right button, we might actually get there. The two stories on the front page are relevant because Lyndhurst Police Department made 5 promotions. 5 guys. 1 is a sergeant and 4 new detectives. And I hope you'll read about them. These guys are very, very dedicated. All of them are veteran officers, and they've been on the job for a while, and they're doing a great job of keeping the people of Lyndhurst safe. So I hope you'll read about those promotions. And I want to thank Lieutenant Vinny Ortieri for giving us this information so that we were able to bring that to you this week. But the big story of the week, of course, was last week, the big debate, which wrapped up a week ago today. It was at 7 p.m. last week. I'll say that I'm glad it's over because there was a lot of preparation that had to go into doing a debate. And when it's over, you kind of feel a sense of relief. I just got flashed, folks. I'm sorry. I don't want to alarm you, but somebody in the office just flashed me twice. But it was interesting to say the least. But at any rate, the debate went very well. I would say, if I was asked to give analysis, which I wasn't, but I'm going to give it anyway, that all 3 of the candidates handled themselves very, very strongly. I think they all had some solid moments in the debate. I think some of them had moments of weakness as well. But you can see that for yourself. If you have not watched the debate yet, it is still online. It will be forever. And you can get it by going to theobserver.com or to our... I'm encouraging everybody to use the YouTube page because the quality of video is much better there than it is on any of the other platforms. But you can just search The Observer and you can find it. It's about 90 minutes long. And as I said, they all had their strengths and moments of like, okay, that was kind of basic. I had to interrupt a couple of times, and this became my friend. Can you hear that? I don't know if it was loud enough, but that sound effect, which comes from The Price is Right, became my good friend because I had to play it every time time was up. And then when they kept going, even after that, this one sounded 2 times. That's another Price is Right sound, but I had a fun with that as well. But all in all, a very good debate night. It was the first time we've ever done one completely virtual, and the technology held its own. That was my biggest concern, that maybe in the middle of a debate that maybe somebody would freeze or the audio would go out or the video would drop off, but that did not happen, thank goodness. So if you have not yet seen it, I encourage you all to watch it. Go to theobserver.com. It's embedded there, and watch it, and you will get a much better sense on maybe who you would want to vote for. A few people have already told us that their votes have changed since they saw the video of the debate, and that is always a good sign. So check it out. I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed getting a chance to moderate it, and I had a wonderful timer, Lisa, who was here with me the entire time. We had a very, very good evening that night, too. So thank you all for your kind words. There was a lot of nice comments that were made for a change. Thank you. So that's going to do it for this edition of The Observer Live. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me today, as you do each and every week. My thanks go to my Uncle Mike, Larry Hanlon, Billy Scarterfield, former Mayor Ken Lindenfelser Sr., who is here with us, and Carmen de Jesus, and anybody else who may be watching and lurking in the background. Don't forget, 1 week from today, we will be back with the same, but if anything happens during the course of the week, we will join you live. And don't forget, when you get the paper this week, to find the pumpkins. The winner's going to win a nice prize. So those will be in this week's edition of The Observer when the papers come out tomorrow morning. From the newsroom of The Observer and theobserver.com, Kevin Canessa signing off for now, and we hope to see you back here again very, very soon. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and good luck, Billy, with you and your Phillies. Talk to you all later. Bye-bye.